and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5. And for Dallas, Flagg is out there with Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Back-to-backs are one of the season's unique challenges, Legs. The second game in particular.
Yes, stamina plays a real factor in those back-to-backs, and the challenge is mental and physical. Who can push through the fatigue and find a way to get it done?
Totally a mindset, isn't it?
No excuses.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Messi in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Yeah, look, throughout his career, Klay Thompson has been an unselfish player. That's a beautiful dish and setup right there.
Williamson against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoot from the baseline. Gafford grabs the miss. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Flagg in his last outing with 12 points. Thompson, that's good.
Well, I think you're going to have to try to run Klay off of his shot. He is lethal off the catch.
Picked by Messi. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Flagg. Gafford finds Davis. Over Williamson. Davis can't hit.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Can't get it to drop.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Now here's Williamson. And it's blocked by Davis.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Messi. Picked by Messi. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Messi's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Davis, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. Into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Here's flag. Davis a screen. The offensive rebound. Ahead. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's flag. Washington outside. There's the triple. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Jones' shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Pass to Davis. Over Williamson. And again, it's Dallas.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Williamson inside. Check by Davis. And Davis with the block.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
The 3 from Thompson sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 9. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Herb Jones. Pelicans trail by 9. Williamson looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
And that one's good. Flag.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And it's flag missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flag, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Williamson. No points so far. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To win the cold spell. Washington grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. 5th best, the Pelicans.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And here's New Orleans now, down by 15. Outside Jones. Pass to Misi. Jones feels it out. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Misi inside, working on Gafford. And Gafford with the block. And here's Thompson from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Thompson's got 12 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Williamson outside. Picked by Misi. Inside to halt the run. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. The Mavericks lead by 16. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Yeah, Klay Thompson right now, so potent and difficult to contain for the defense. This guy can flat out go off on any given night.
Good on the bucket. Fears has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Flagg. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17-point game.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Pelicans trail by 15. To the paint. Williamson outside. Releases from 15. Gafford grabs the miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys, back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the Pelicans with possession here after Dallas' 3-pointer on the other end. Pass to Fears. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team's desperately in need of a spark.
Here's Flagg. Launches the 3, and Dallas hits again from deep.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Dallas leading by 21. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Flagg is out there with Thompson. And it's Washington in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Davis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Clock at 6. And here's Flagg outside. And the Mavericks, another three!
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Flagg. Driving inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Alvarado. And here's Poole. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flagg's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Thompson. The 3 is up. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And again, New Orleans no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Flagg, guarded by Poole. Basket counts. Flagg's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
To stop the run, the Mavericks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And at 6'10", with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Queen. Jones comes in for Bay. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Here's Poole after the basket by Dallas. Nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Pass to Davis. Here's Flagg, guarded by Poole. Here's Flagg. 17 points in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. Hits the trifecta. Thompson's got 24 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Poole. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Well, that's nice work inside that time by Poole. This guy can flat out score from anywhere on the floor.
Thompson outside. And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Fears. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. They set a pick. Pass to Flagg. Launches it. It's stolen by Poole. Releases from 15. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Flagg outside. He buries it from 3. 20 points for him.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Here's Poole. Mavericks with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Messi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Flag. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 5. And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Williamson with the ball for New Orleans. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Here's Flag. On the wing, Thompson from outside the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Williamson inside. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tim, you look at Zion, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
The previous play is under review.
Video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the Mavericks.
And they've been very balanced offensively, looking like a well-oiled machine that is producing exactly the kinds of looks they want.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. And the Mavericks call time here. He's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Flag. 20 points for him. Not going to go that time. The Pelicans have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Williamson. To the middle. Here's Messi. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Mavericks shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Thompson right side. Shoots over Fears. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Williamson with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Lively against Williamson. Rejected by Lively.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for him.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Fears. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson outside. Right wing. Pass to Lively. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside. En route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. Here's Fears. Give him 8 points now. 5 to shoot. Williamson against Martin.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
The shot no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, BA, they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
Here's Flag. 20 points for him. Pass to Lively. From the arc. And it's Flag missing. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williamson misses.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And the Mavericks with possession here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Thompson outside. Here's Flag. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Flag's got 22 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Williamson with the bucket.
If Zion gets that close to the rim, you are at his mercy.
There's a screen. Pass to Flag. From deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Fears. Jones with the ball, and it's Marshall picking him up. Here's Fears. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
On the wing, Thompson. The 3 ball. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Williamson against Martin. Williamson inside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Thompson. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Flag outside. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. Out in Memphis, it'll be the Grizzlies against the Rockets. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Mavericks.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor, the defense really can't take anything away.
And here are the Mavericks now. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. And it's Misi in at the center position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good. Williamson's gotten his third basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Flag. Thompson outside. Let's go with a three. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
To the paint. And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select Team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Clock at 4. And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 8 now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
To the wing, right side. Here's Williamson. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson passes to Marshall. Here's Flagg. Give him 30. On the wing, Thompson. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Over to the wing. That's tipped. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Flagg. Screen by Lively. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lively's got 8.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Williamson against Martin.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Flag. Inside. Here's Lively. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Fears. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Drives to the hoop.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
New Orleans has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
the previous play is under review.
Team.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Williamson with it. Martin picks him up.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
And Dallas calls time here. Tim, the 21st pick in 2024. And Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat. One of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Martin outside. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Martin outside. And now New Orleans on the break. And that one is hammered home.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Misi. Here's Fears. And he converts the layup. Fears has got 6 points in the quarter. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. The shot by Russell, no good. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's good. Fears has got 18.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
The shot by Russell, no good. Here's New Orleans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Williamson passes to Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 5 on the clock. For 3, Fears. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Martin with a screen on Jones. Martin outside. His first shot coming late. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Martin's got his first bucket in this one. Outside Jones. And he banks in the layup.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Now here's Russell, tightly guarded. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Yves Missi.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Matkovic comes in for Missi, and it's Jordan Poole in for Zion Williamson. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run. There's a screen. Here's Poole. Offline from the top of the key. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Christie against Poole. Pass to Fears. Goes up at the elbow, and he comes up with a bucket. Fears has got 12 points in just the second half.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Martin, right side, puts up a 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And after breaking out in his third season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. But last season, encouraging, Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 6.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
There's a screen. Poole for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And it's Marshall penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Martin outside. Pass to Christie. Takes a three. And it's Botkovich with a rebound. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Queen. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Martin. New Orleans shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Here's Christie. And again, it's Dallas. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Poole looking it over. That shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Max Christie, Caleb Martin out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And doing a little damage inside the arc. That's a nice shot there by Poole.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Flag, guarded by Poole. Here's Davis. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
That's good from Williamson. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
Here's flag. Pelicans cleared away. Matkovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Williamson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds
another possession, another assist.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
He misses the free throw.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Good on the second one.
Well, you know, he is just one of the most unique players we've ever seen. Zion Williamson and this combination of size, power, and explosiveness. He really is a one of one.
Thompson, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Alvarado with it. Now Thompson defending. Alvarado right side. Can't hit that one. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Thompson left side. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Williamson passes to Poole. And he makes it on the layup.
Man, showing you the whole package right there. You better lace up if Jordan Poole is handling it like that.
Here's flag, guarded by Poole. Pass to Thompson. Here's flag for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. To the left side wing. Williamson inside. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Matkovic. From outside, off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Thompson to snap the cold streak. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson, that is. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. group getting ready for the Pelicans. Misi, he's checked in for Matkovic. Jones comes in for Queen. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Davis against Williamson. Here's Flagg. On the wing, Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Fears. Now Williamson. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And here's Flagg outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
On the wing, Jones. Picked by Misi. Lets it go from deep. Jones misses. Thompson outside. They double team Thompson. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump
ball. Williamson with it. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Now Williamson. Over Thompson. Outside Jones. From downtown with the tip. It's good on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now Davis, covered by Williamson. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
And what a night. They just keep going to Davis.
Pass to Fears. Picked by Williamson. Here's Fears. And Davis with the block. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
For 3, Fears. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Flagg. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 8 assists in the game.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Looking to end this cold spell, and the layup is good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Gafford the screen to the inside. And another dime for him.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Williamson against Davis. And he gets the bucket. Williamson's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Flagg. And again, it's Dallas.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Now here's Williamson. Driving to the basket. And he's going for the oop here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Flag. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lays it up and banks it in.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Now Thompson. Pass to Flag. On the wing, Davis. Clock at 6. And here is Thompson. The 3. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Williamson's got 11 points in the quarter. And here is Thompson. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. First team foul. Ball belongs to the Mavericks. Flag.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Fears. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cooper Flag.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Stolen by Davis. Thompson outside. Pass to Flag. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Here's Fears. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. That shot missing. Thompson outside. Releases. Yes.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.